Alright, so yeah, they was trying to, this is the second part, by the way, to the video. I was just gonna put this because I keep running out of storage, y'all. Okay, I need to start going live. All right, so pregnant, I'm just trying to really get a setup together. I'm got some things going on right now that I'm working on, closing out, and once all this is over, then I can just like move forward and I can really focus. Okay, pregnant. Yeah, they could have been saying that this person's pregnant here. And it was something ethical they was doing with this like pregnancy thing, or they could have been trying to send this person in to get her pregnant. That was the goal here, to attach themselves to their wealth or something. Yeah, and then try to like milk this shaman through the person that they was in a divine union with, that had already took the bait, that had already got into a contract with whoever their siblings is behind the scenes, or whoever else they working with. Okay, this lawyer too. Yep. So we got an empath. So this person is an empath. I'm getting that this shaman is an empath. They were able to feel the eerie feeling, okay, of whoever this divine mate was and what they was coming with. Okay, they was able to feel these feelings in their body. They could feel these feelings in their soul. They was getting all the downloads. Okay, yeah, they was really reading this divine mate. Like, dang, you know what I mean, on a deeper level. Like, I can't believe you did that. Without having any proof, without having any like tangible proof of what they have done. It's like this, the empaths can feel what's being done without them having any proof of it. You get me what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, I knew I wasn't tripping. Once you found the truth, you're like, I knew I wasn't tripping. Yeah, because you wasn't tripping. And they try to disregard, you know, what empaths feel, okay, within their body, within their I'm gonna say within their chakras, because you feel those things within their chakras, but within their body, okay, the downloads that they may receive. Okay, yeah, it's like an intuitive nudge here. Yeah, and it's like people try to disregard that. You can't disregard that. Okay, yeah, empath. Yeah, this person could really, this shaman really knew and could see. They had insight anyway, because they're a sacred servant here. They on a mission, is what I'm saying, with the sacred servant for the Most High, the Holy Spirit. And with the shaman, is like they tap into other realms here. They get messages, other downloads from other dimensions. And then with this empath, it's like, yeah, they tapped into other, they can tap into other people's like emotions and the way they feel at that moment. Yeah, like whatever they doing behind the scenes, they kind of can tap into that energy. Yeah, without them wanting to. They're very sensitive when it comes to other people's emotions. They don't want to be this way, but it's like something that they just have within them. They can't help it, because I'm getting to endure so much pain and so much harboring of other people's emotions, because people try to project onto them so much because they're so kind. Empaths is like they endure a lot. So because they endure a lot, they're given so much gifts from that. Okay, because they're so disciplined, they can endure and withstand a lot of fire, a lot of pain, a lot of things thrown at them. Okay, it becomes a superpower. You get me what I'm saying? Yeah, people don't like that, because people be like, I crash out on you, la 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 la. But at the same time, let you be resilient, let you be patient, let you just sit back and really think about it. You feel me? It's like that energy, you are using that energy to, like, you're using it to be alchemized, okay, by using your mind, okay, using your brain at that moment, instead of allowing your emotions to react. You endure it, and then you like, okay, now how can I resolve? What's the best decision to move forward? It's like always putting other people before yourself. You get me? It's like being selfless in a way, but not allowing that to be seen. You just kind of like wear that on your face. You wear it, but it's like until you learn how to grow tough skin. But it's like before you know how to grow tough skin, people take your kindness for weakness, because they can see that you're affected by what they're doing. They eat off of that. The demonically possessed people eat off of that. People that don't have the capacity to love, they like narcs. They like being around empaths where they can do that too. But once you get an empath that's strong, that learned that they was an empath and what that meant, and they progress and surpass that level, and they know they have boundaries now, they don't allow you to come through and think you ready to use them as a wet blanket and all this other crazy stuff that these narcs be doing. It's like They hate that. They hate that they can't control this empath no more, because that was their supply. Yeah. So yeah, this empath I'm getting was, they was hacking this empath's devices and stuff. This is how they was able to get sensitive information about them, touching on sensitive topics, intimate topics and stuff that I'm getting that they do behind closed doors, things in their home that they should be able to have their, own personal space to do. It's like they was able to like tap into that. They was hacking their stuff, their devices. This is sick. This is the violation of this shaman's rights. Yes. Heavy occult affiliations. I can't make it up. These people is crazy. Don't settle. Okay? For these accusations. Yes, because they lied on you, shaman. Yeah, and they will be getting exposed here. Okay? Yes, and you will have a big day of rest here. Okay, and you will be able to move forward, just answering your calling for the Most High and the Holy Spirit. Okay, you will take your Phoenix flight here. Okay, you'll be able to harness that fire, that energy. Okay, and keep moving forward here. Okay, because you timeless. You timeless. You unified. Okay, so many different supernatural forces, elements of nature. You unify so many different forces of nature from different timelines, different realms, different dimensions. Okay, yes, you unified so many different, like, I'm getting ancestral forces, okay, from different galaxies, okay, different stars. I'm getting different realms, okay, all unified. They all unified together here. This is a shaman and sacred servant we talking about, that they try to, that's on a mission for the Most High Holy Spirit. You're not coming against this person anymore. This person is being used. It's like thinking that you above the Most High and the Holy Spirit, but you're not, okay? It's like saying, oh, I respect the Most High and the Holy Spirit, but you're going against somebody that's really walking for the Most High and the Holy Spirit, not just talking, okay? That's still going against the Most High. It's like people making a mockery out of themselves, for real. It's like saying, it's like a slap in the Most High's face, man. I'm not even going to keep giving you examples. These people know what they're trying to do here. They know what they was trying to do, man. They cashed out. They cashed out, man. They cashed out, or they had a deadline to cash out here with this cashier and this deadline. Yeah. But because this shaman has surpassed, okay, because this shaman has surpassed the level that they was trying to have this shaman on by saying these lies, okay, their DNA activated here, and they cannot coerce. They cannot control this shaman, and this is why they were trying to force them. They had to force them in some type of way, okay, by ghosting them. Okay, they try to ghost this shaman, okay, and not talk to them, not give them communication, not give them clarity, okay? That's psychological torture right there. When you owe somebody an explanation, when you have a duty to respond, you have a duty to communicate, you have a duty to uphold that person's rights, and you don't, you just ghost them. You just ghost them. That's psychological torture. This person has rights that they are asserting, and you're in a position to help them uplift those rights, uphold those rights, okay? And you don't, you just ghost them. Okay, yeah, this is heavy occult affiliations. It's actually a conspiracy to defraud, which is a felony. Okay, it's depending on the type of seat you in. Now, this is just some regular old siblings, okay? If they get an official seat, or if they work with somebody like a lawyer who is an official seat, yeah, that's a felony. Okay, they try to disable this shaman by doing this to them. They try to like really put this shaman through torture. Yeah. Okay, anguish, turmoil. Yes. And when they did that, they didn't know that this person was a sacred servant shaman. They didn't know that. They thought that this person was faking. They didn't know that it was a shaman by blood, and they had activated once they started doing this to them. Once they knew to pull back this shaman and they see what was going on, their DNA began to activate. It was like the same thing, the same pain, the same familiar spirits from the past who had did this to them, and they had to pull back and start showing love to themselves, because they had learned how to go them boundaries for themselves and direct the energy towards themselves and stop people pleasing. That's when superpowers get to growing. Okay? And when I say superpowers, I just mean the ability to be able to see through the veil, to see through what's being hidden around you. Things that people are doing around you that they trying to hide, they working against you. You can see it. That's what I mean by superpowers. Okay? Yeah. Polar shift. Yeah, the shift started, the pole started to shift here. Okay? Within the whole dynamic. Okay? Within the whole, I'm getting the whole earth. I'm getting Coriolis effect. Okay? Yes. Everything begin to shift and go in a different direction here. Okay? Yes. Because this shaman, sacred servant, literally unified forces from out of this realm. Okay, yes, things had to switch up for real because of the amount of people who came together to do this against this shaman, man. And these people in these seats that was really, I'm getting, yeah, being unjustly enriched here behind this trust or will of this shaman, sacred servant here. Yes. Yes, man. Check mail. Significant here. Yeah, they could have been like watching this person's text messages and some intimate text messages. Yeah, that's what they was doing spell work on them. Trying to make it seem like taking their text messages like look what they be doing. Look what they be saying. Yes, this is a corporation that was doing this. Okay, they could have been working with a corporation. Okay, yes, they was. They was working with a corporation. They could have been working with, different corporations that could have, sold food or something. And they could have been working with them to do something to this person's food. If they, buy certain foods, they could have been, do this and do that to the food. Or they could have just been doing something to this person's food without them knowing. Okay, unknowingly. It didn't have to be with a corporation, but they came out, okay, with this witchcraft right here. Yeah, they was doing all type of witchcraft on this person's food here. Yeah, lying behind the scenes here and manipulating things behind the scenes. Yes, man. Mental stimulation. I'm getting that they was doing this for their own mental stimulation. They was trying to siphon the energy from this shaman for their own mental stimulation, because this shaman was too calculated here. The shaman was too calculated here. They were trying to take from this shaman on an energetic level, on a spiritual level here. And that's why they a fallen angel now. Yeah, they a fallen angel. They got a team. They got somebody that was a child, literally, to script something. They scripted something with a child. They got this child to say something that was scripted here. Yeah, to go against them so they can have some type of lawsuit here. Or I'm getting that when this is exposed, it's going to be some type of lawsuit that's going to come out. That's going to that the shaman is going to pursue here against these people who did this. Man, this is crazy. Or they could have did this to try to have a lawsuit up against this shaman. Had something scripted. Had this team do something that was scripted here. Yeah, to try to have some lawsuit. It's a love bomb. It's a false person. Yeah, this person was a false person. Then it says new love coming. New love coming. Right? This is a person that's coming in that's a false person, right? And they want to love bomb this shaman, right? But really, behind the scenes, this all they want to do. Assault them. Yes, this was their vision. Okay? Why? Because they very, very, very arrogant here. Yes, by nature. By nature, they are very arrogant. Okay, yes. Yes. And you got this mature card right here. It's like they want to be seen as mature here. Or the shaman is mature, okay? And a late bloomer here. Yeah. Whoever this false person was that came in, right? They hiding here. They hiding. Okay, yeah. And I'm getting it. A rental office is so significant in this whole thing with this shaman, man. They could have been somebody that could have been working with them behind the scenes for real. With this housing card right here down, it's like they had access to this shaman's house, man, to try to probably do something to their food or whatever, or try to mess up to help these people mess up their housing situation. Yeah, do not go back. It says don't go back. Wow. Be honest. So I'm getting Holy Spirit is talking to the false person like, don't go back. Be honest. You need to be honest. Stop trying to go back and do something to this person, trying to assault them, trying to go in and love on them. Be honest. That's what this is saying. Yeah, because this person is too joyful on the frequency here. It says proposal, mentor. Yeah. Let's keep going here. This is the energy though, man. This is the energy. They were trying to use this shaman, sacred servant as a sacrificial lamb. Mean girls in reverse. Something backfiring on these mean girls. This is a group of people. They got a new recruit here. Yeah, something backfiring on this mean girls because they recruited. Somebody new was recruited to self-righteous past tense. Somebody new was recruited here to, like, I'm getting to try to harm this shaman here. Who is this new recruit? Who is this new recruit? I don't know when the cuddling came out. Alright, yeah, this could have been when the false person wanted to come in and love mom. Yeah, that's could be what that was for right there. Yeah, who is this new recruit right here? Who this new recruit is? Who is this new recruit? Who this new recruit? Exposure. So this new recruit is exposing people? This new recruit is exposing everybody? Or this new recruit is exposed because they got a new recruit? This is what got them exposed? Alright, so who is this new recruit? They exposing what? What's being exposed here? That something was done to their food. Some abusive power here. Alright, so abusive power is being exposed here. And how they playing victim here. Yes. Can't make it up. And they sitting somewhere waiting to exhale. They know they about to get caught up, man. Look at this. Fire. They about to be expelled here. Look, they got cheater. Yeah, because they couldn't fulfill this promise here. Yeah. Something significant about the supermarket. Alright, yeah, with this food situation. They arrest. Yeah, man. A Saturday. It's like these people was abusing their power. They got a new recruit here, and this new recruit got them exposed that they was abusing their power, playing victim here. And then they sitting somewhere waiting to exhale because they know they about to be judged. After this, they getting fired and they being seen as a cheater, somebody that cheats their way through. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this is going to bring this shaman a lot of joy here. Yes. What else is going on here? What else is going on here, man? This is crazy. What else is going on here with this day of rest? What's this day of rest? I'm getting restore, rest, rejuvenate, forgiveness. Yeah, they want forgiveness now. It's like they want forgiveness. Somebody want forgiveness here. Okay. Reactive abuse. So somebody must have been poking the bear here. They want forgiveness for that. They want forgiveness for poking them. Alright. Tree hugger. Yeah. For poking them. Okay. Accusations. Reactive abuse, accusations, and tree hugger. Because accusations really flipped over first and then tree hugger. So yeah. Yeah, they want forgiveness for them poking them with this reactive abuse and making accusations against a tree hugger. Yeah, they lied. At the bottom of the deck, they lied. Yes. They want forgiveness now. They say call them out. I can't make it up. Call them out. I'm saying call them out for what they have done. Yes. They was wrong doing this, man. Some siblings got together and did this, man. How pathetic. Your own sibling. I know your parents. Whoever left their trust. Man, listen, that's what popped out just now. That's what fell out as I'm shuffling. Rental office. Call them out. Rental office. What about this rental office? What about them? What about them? They narcs here. Oh my goodness. Teeth. Narc and teeth. Okay, what's significant about this teeth? So these people in this rental office is narcs. Okay, that's what this is saying right here. Call them out. This is saying every one of them about to be called out for what they've been doing, man. What's significant about this teeth right here? What's significant about this teeth? What they was doing with teeth? What's teeth? could have been trying to like. I just immediately thought about vampire, like they vampiric. Yeah, like they I hope that's the word, okay. they like they like the I'm getting like, you know how like a vampire suck on blood. It's like they arrogant here. Okay. So yeah, it's like they was feeling entitled to like drain. They wanted to drain this shaman. They wanted to drain them. They wanted to suck the life out of them. Yeah. And they was very arrogant here. They didn't want to like take accountability, I'm getting. They didn't want to like be humble here. They wanted to be very arrogant here. Like they better. They was looking down on this shaman here. Yeah, there's people in a rental office. Imagine your rental office where you pay your rent at, right? These people that's getting money from your name, okay? They get money from you. And imagine them behind the scenes tapping into your Wi-Fi, having somebody tap into your Wi-Fi or some sort or whatever to try to have financial freedom here. Okay? Yeah. They were trying to it's like they trying to like have this person like in their low vibration, or it's like they was seeing this person as a low vibrational being here. Yeah, tapping into their Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's like they self-righteous people. They arrogant, and they wanted mind control over this shaman. Yeah, right. They made an investment to do this to somebody that's rich in spirit. This shaman is rich in spirit. Okay, yeah. Yes, man. It's like this. These people in this room office, right? They work with their siblings. Okay, yeah, they work with this lawyer. Okay, they narcs here. Yeah, they waiting to excel. They just playing victim. They abused their power here. They being exposed because of this new recruit. Yup. They mean girls for real. In reverse, this is backfiring on them. They try to have this person sacrifice. What, they were trying to be a part of some type of a group, some occult, and they try to sacrifice this person to be a part of it. Like weirdos. You can't get your you can't get to where you want to be in life or have financial freedom off of just your own energy. You guys try to siphon somebody else's. That shows how weak you are. That shows how much you really can't manifest. You're not a manifester. You're a manipulator. You don't like to do the hard work. Okay, you like to try to siphon other people. You lazy. That's what that means. This is crazy how these cards coming out, man. I'm getting, I don't really want forgiveness. They just made, they got caught here. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. They getting caught. Yeah, they don't really want forgiveness. They don't want to be in this feeling of shame, because it's like people don't realize what they be doing, right? But once other people see what they doing, then it matters to them. It's like they can do all this stuff behind the scenes, right? But it's like only if other people don't see that don't stand for that type of stuff. That's when they ashamed. It's like other people knowing about what people do behind the scenes that's messed up, that's cruel. That really matters to others. That should go to that should show you right there that people do care about what other people think about them. Not saying you should just care about what other people think. It's just that when you out here doing wrong, you know that people are going to judge you the way that you shouldn't be getting judged for doing people wrong. And it's like that brings shame. Okay, that's just going to bring shame anyway, naturally, because you're doing something that's unjustified to someone. Okay, and people don't like when they get exposed. Exposure is just literally everybody knowing. That's all that is. Everybody's seeing what's going on. Because if nobody's seeing what happened, then it's like you don't feel the shame. You can feel like you can keep things behind the scene here. And that's what they felt like here. They all work together. This same reading keep coming out. This same reading keep coming out. I'm thinking that something good was ready to come out with the thoughts and the passion. But when I seen kidnap and sipping a rivalry, I'm like, nah. Okay, nah. Alright, what y'all has for you is for you. Destiny, yes. These people is crazy. Alright, look, I'm about to stop this reading right here. Alright, this is my read. And if you like how the way that I read, okay? If you like the way I discern, alright, and give messages, if you like to just be here and watch, like, okay? Share if you want to, subscribe, okay? Comment, alright? And I will be back with another one. It's my read. Beautiful day.